Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Forging Indestructible Self-Discipline podcast. I'm your host, John Fontenot. Today, we are going to talk about the art of saying no. Because in today's world, it can feel like there are endless demands on our time. There are work commitments and social invitations to family obligations and personal distractions. While it's tempting to say yes to everything, this approach often leads to burnout, scattered focus, and a lack of meaningful progress towards our own personal goals. The ability to learn the art of saying no is a crucial skill that will allow you to protect your time, enable you to set boundaries, and stay focused on what truly matters. What are boundaries? Boundaries are the invisible lines we draw to protect our time, energy, and mental well-being. They help us prioritize the most important aspects of our lives and filter out distractions that could end up derailing us. Setting boundaries also is a way of honoring your commitments to yourself. They are enablers to finish a project, maintain your personal health, or simply find time for rest. When you set clear boundaries, you establish what is acceptable and what is not. This may mean saying no to requests that conflict with your priorities, or even saying no to activities that, while well-meaning, take away from your ability to focus on your goals. Boundaries are not just about saying no. They're also about making sure that your time is dedicated to what truly aligns with your values and objectives. For many people, saying no can feel uncomfortable, especially if you don't want to disappoint others or seem uncooperative. However, it's essential to recognize that saying no is a powerful tool for self-care and productivity. By saying no, you're not rejecting others. Rather, you're choosing to prioritize your time, energy, and well-being. So here's how to say no without feeling guilty. First, be direct and honest. You don't need to over-explain yourself. A simple, polite, I can't commit to this right now, or this isn't a good fit for my current priorities is enough. People will respect your honesty when you communicate clearly and respectively. Next, offer an alternative. If you want to remain helpful but still protect your time, suggest an alternative solution. For example, if a friend invites you to an event but you're busy with work, you might say, I'm unable to join this time, but I'd love to catch up next week or another time. Next, use the power of not right now. If you can't say no entirely, try not right now or I can't commit at the moment. This is especially helpful if you're unsure about a request but know that you don't have the bandwidth at that particular moment. Finally, reframe your perspective. Remember that saying no is not a rejection of the person making the request. Rather, it's a decision to protect your time and mental space. When you choose your time wisely, you're not only benefiting yourself, but also being more present for those things and for the people that truly matter. Overall, recognize your limits. Overcommitting is a sure way to burnout. Understand that your time is finite, and being selective about what you take on ensures that you can perform better in the areas that truly matter. It is also very important to realize that your environment plays a significant role in supporting your time management efforts. If your surroundings are full of distractions, interruptions, and external pressures, it can be difficult to maintain the focus and self-discipline necessary to stay on track. Creating an environment that nurtures your ability to say no and protect your time involves several key elements. First, think of your physical space. You need to set up a workspace or designated area for focused work. This might mean creating a quiet home office or organizing your desk or setting boundaries with people in your household about when you're available and when you're not. Next, digital boundaries. Oh my gosh, technology can be one of the biggest distractions when it comes to time management. Turn off unnecessary notifications on your phone. Mute group chats or use privacy apps to minimize digital interruptions during your work hours. You have to realize the creators of all of these digital apps and everything else, they are purposely trying to gain your attention. And so you have to be able to set up some digital boundaries. Okay? Social boundaries. Be clear with friends, family, and colleagues about your availability. If you're working on a significant project, let them know that you may be less responsive during certain times of the day or week. This ensures that others respect your time and that you're not constantly pulled away from important tasks. Next, routine and structure. I use this a lot in my day. Establish a daily routine that reflects your priorities. When your day is structured with time blocks dedicated to focused work, breaks, and rest, it becomes easier to say no to unplanned distractions. Planning your day in advance helps you stay on track and protects your time for the most important tasks. Finally, a support system. Surround yourself with people who respect your time and boundaries. When you communicate your goals and priorities, a supportive network can help reinforce your commitment to saying no to unnecessary demands. They can also encourage you to stay on track when you're tempted to overextend yourself. Overall, saying no is not just about rejecting requests. It's actually about protecting your time and creating space for what truly aligns with your values and goals. Setting boundaries helps you prioritize your time, improve your focus, and reduces your stress, while saying no without guilt allows you to honor your commitments to yourself. By creating an environment that supports your time management efforts through physical space, digital boundaries, and a routine, you can cultivate the discipline needed to stay focused and productive. Ultimately, learning the art of saying no is a powerful tool that enables you to make more intentional choices, leading to a more fulfilling, balanced, and successful life. I want to thank you for listening today. Again, if you're getting something out of this podcast, please hit the like button, subscribe, tell your friends about it. I appreciate any comments you might have also. I want to thank you for listening. This has been the Forging Indestructible Self-Discipline podcast. I'm your host, John Fontenot. We'll check in again next week. Thanks.